If you want some small living room decorating ideas, you're gonna love today's video. Hey there, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com. It's finally our living room makeover reveal day at the tiny lake house. In case you're new here, we are renovating a 467 square foot tiny little house by a lake for our family to enjoy and for us to turn into our second vacation rental. It was a 1957 cabin in poor shape. So first of all, we completely made over the exterior of the cabin. Next, we gave the tiny little bedroom a makeover. Then we renovated the tiny entryway with an IKEA hack. And most recently, we completely made over the kitchen and the dining area, which I absolutely love. In case you missed those makeovers, I will leave those videos down in the description box below. Check those out after you've watched today's makeover. So this living room is another tricky and challenging room because it is so small in size. Plus, it's going to double as a bedroom with a sofa bed. I'm gonna take you through the whole makeover from start to finish, and I hope you get some inspiration. Let's get started. This room actually started as the main bedroom in the cabin, and we completely rearranged this floor plan. So here was the original floor plan in the cabin. It did not have a bathroom. There's an outhouse outside. We wanted to add a bathroom and a mechanical room, so we completely switched around the floor plan, kept all the windows in the same place, added a bedroom, added a bathroom and a mechanical room, and now the living room is where the old main bedroom used to be. So we completely gutted it. We found some ants in there. We remediated all the ants. And then my husband, Sean, spray foam insulated it, wired it, and drywalled it. After that, we added a shiplap ceiling to the living room, just like we did for the rest of the entire cabin, to give it that nice cottagey look and give it that beautiful open feeling. Now, once again, we are using this Divine Flooring luxury vinyl plank in this beautiful sort of washed out oak color, and we're installing it as the flooring in the entire home, including this living room. I love LVP because it is easy to maintain, it's perfect for a lake house where it might get some moisture, and it's also really easy to install. Then we added some upcycled crown molding, some window trim, and I'm painting this in the same soft white color that I painted the entry and the kitchen. It's called Blank Canvas by Behr. So we just hauled in this amazing sofa bed. Caboose sent it to us as a gift, and I was able to completely customize this to fit this space exactly. So I was able to choose this color of fabric called Summer Sand in the chenille, which I know is nice and washable because I've had chenille fabric in other places. Plus, I wanted a sofa bed, queen size, and it's the exact width that I want for the space, and it has sort of the mid-century modern look that I want for this cabin, mixed in with some traditional elements. So we are going to open it up and set it up in the space. This sofa bed is on the pricier side, but you can completely make it custom, so I made it the exact width I wanted to place it on this wall so it fits perfectly. Plus, from my experience with our previous rental, investing in a sofa that is high quality is really important because you have to clean it constantly. So now that the living room is all painted, I have all of this furniture to put together. We have the couch covered and ready. And then I also have a rug. So I'm going to assemble all this furniture and then we're going to style this space. I'm beginning by assembling this coffee table from IKEA. It's very small scale, which is perfect for this small living room. Plus it has the wheels on the bottom, and that's going to allow me to be able to move it back and forth, our guests to move it back and forth when they want to transform the sofa into a sofa bed.
We're going to mount the TV on this wall so that when the time comes, we can adjust it out like this. Then when it's not in use and you want to look out the beautiful landscaped window, you can push it back to the wall. And it'll just sit flat against the wall.
As much as I dislike the look of a big black TV, we know that it's absolutely important to have in these rentals because our guests love to watch TV. I grabbed this beautiful green velvet chair from IKEA. It's one of my favorite pieces from there and I've always wanted it. I thought this was the perfect place to put it, just to give a little bit of contrast to this light and bright room. I also bought this Tarva dresser from IKEA. I know that I need a lot of storage in this living room, as much as we can, because there's really not much storage anywhere else, especially in the bedroom. This is a great size, plus I like the natural wood color of this piece. It has 6 large drawers, which is going to be big enough to fit all of our linens for the sofa bed, plus other things that we need to store in here. I'm using a ruggable rug for the space. Didn't like how it looked this way, so I flipped it that way. And then I'm placing everything to see how it looks. So we put in this little fireplace we got at Canadian Tire. It's electric, but it does double as a heater. It heats up to 400 square feet. So it basically heats up this whole cabin, and then it's just operated by a remote, which I think will add such a nice little touch to this corner. I found these Eclipse blackout drapes from Walmart, and they're actually one of my new favorites. They have a beautiful linen texture, but they are true blackout drapes, and they're not very expensive at all. If I can find them online, I'll leave a link to these and everything else I'm using in this makeover down in the description box below. I also found this giant wall Scrabble board at HomeSense and thought it was the perfect thing to add to this space. So I am happy with this side of the living room, which I will show you later, but I'm not happy with this side. This chest of drawers is just super overwhelming to the fireplace. Hate the color, like the raw color I thought maybe could work, but it doesn't. So I was up late last night scheming and dreaming like I always am. And I thought maybe I'll move this over to that side of the dining room area, use it as a coffee station, and then here maybe just have something smaller. I need something this big because I need to be able to store all the queen size bedding in here. As you can see, it barely fits as is. Plus, I need something for guests to be able to put their clothing to. So let's try moving it over there and see what we think. This is obviously much better to me. This fits perfectly here. There's still a good 3 feet once the chairs are tucked in to walk through. I can make a really cute coffee station there, maybe even put a mirror there to reflect light. And then when you turn around, now we have enough space to actually tuck this adorable chair in here. I can tuck a little basket in. The fireplace is more of the centerpiece. I can add some drapery there. And I think this layout is so much better. I found this mirror at Walmart and I am mounting it just above this Tarva dresser. I'm making sure to use a drywall anchor so it's nice and stable. I would have liked to find a big tray to put my coffee machine on, but for now I'm just putting a towel on it and I'll keep my eye open for a tray. I found these beautiful copper colored knobs on Amazon. I'm adding them to the dresser just to give it a little bit of sparkle. I thought about painting the dresser, but then once I had the natural wood color in the dining area, I actually really like how it looks. I'm adding some more drapes on this side of the living room, adding a side table and moving the chair. And now I'm making some DIY pillows for the space. So I cut 2 pieces of fabric, 20 inches by 20 inches. I found this copper colored zipper on Amazon. We'll link it down in the description box below. And then I'm sewing it right sides together on the top of one of my squares. I do have a complete and full tutorial for this type of DIY pillow. I love this style of zippered pillow, and I will link that full tutorial down in the description box below. Now I am stitching the other side of the pillow onto the zipper just like this. So now they're attached via the zipper right in the middle here. And then basically the final step is to stitch all the way around the perimeter of the pillow using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Now this is a great project if you are a new sewer because it's essentially just straight lines, and throw pillow covers are one of those things that completely changes the look and feel of a space if you want to update it seasonally or if you're doing a room makeover like I am here. I placed some IKEA pillow forms inside these covers and I think they look fantastic on this sofa bed. To style the coffee table, I'm adding some books that I enjoy, also adding a tray to corral those remotes that we need for the TV and the fireplace. And as a reminder, here's how this living room looked before, and here it is now. Oh my goodness, this was another challenging space because of how small it is, but I love that I was able to fit pretty much everything that we wanted in here. Love this sofa bed. I think it looks just as beautiful as a bed as it does a sofa, and it's a great way for us to be able to fit a couple extra people into this space. We do have enough space to put an RV beside this cabin, so that's another option for more people to enjoy the lake, but I love that we now have this living room space that doubles as a bedroom. Also really happy with the decision to put this Tarva dresser here in the dining area. It still gives a lot of space in this kitchen, and I think it really works on this side of the room. I love that I was able to move my coffee machine over here and then keep that left side of the living room more open for this chair and the fireplace. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this tiny living room makeover. Let me know what you think of it down in those comments below. I would love to hear. Stay tuned for the next makeover in the Tiny Lake House renovation series. We just have one more room to go and a little bit of landscaping, and then we're ready to share this entire tiny home reveal. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decor ideas on a budget. I'm gonna leave some more videos that I hope you will enjoy watching next, right up here.